just Panadol. It helps. Panadol works.
Why not take a Panadol? A couple of Panadols will make you feel better in no time. Many of us would remember having been given such advice at some time or another in our lives. Over the years, the brand name Panadol has managed to enter the English language as a noun in its own right. A noun meaning tablet that most effectively relieves pain and fever.
Some people say I've got to be crazy to be a rally driver. You know, they are probably right.
Many of us would also remember the many advertising campaigns that have brought Panadol to our attention.
Take Panadol, it works fast, and it's made with paracetamol, so it's easy on my stomach.
Panadol was the first paracetamol-based medicine to be marketed in the United Kingdom. The year 2006 represents a significant milestone in the history of that brand name, because this year Panadol is 50. A good reason to celebrate a long heritage of trust.
We believe in one principle, that it has to be trusted by the consumer and it has to be endorsed by an expert. So with Panadol we have that unique blend of the trust of the consumer and also the endorsement of the healthcare professionals.
For many people, paracetamol is the first and safest choice for pain and fever relief.
Panadol, we've seen that when someone takes it, especially some of the newer preparations like the Actifast, you tend to get very quick response to pain when you take Panadol. Very gentle on the stomach, something that's important. We're living in a society where there's a lot of stress, a lot of ulcers, a lot of acidity problems in the patients. However, when you take Panadol, it's gentle on the stomach, can be used by anyone, whether you have ulcers or not. That's making it a very good drug.
It is suitable for all age groups. In fact, babies as young as 1 month old can use paracetamol under medical supervision.
Panadol is good for the baby. In fact, most mothers will always tell you Panadol syrup is what they prefer. They've seen it works very, very well, easy to use. The syrup, for example, has a very nice flavor, so you also don't have too much problems when giving the baby. The baby tends to actually lick it off the spoon.
Those with stomach problems may also use paracetamol without any ill effects. It comes as no surprise then that given its reputation, there are many varieties on the market that strive to imitate but do not quite match the authentic Panadol on the Kenyan market. Consumers may ask for Panadol by name only to be disappointed in getting something else without the same proven property, sometimes in very dubious packaging.
The danger is that most drugs can be affected by things like moisture and heat. You cannot be certain about the sterility, the cleanliness of the drug. The blistered packed drugs, the advantage is you can be sure the goodness of the medicine. I could call it goodness, but here we're talking in terms of the moisture content is correct, it's not, the temperatures are not affecting it too much, and the sterility of the drug is maintained. That you know you're the first one to touch it, that particular drug, after you open the blister pack yourself.
Panadol is specifically made in Kenya by GlaxoSmithKline Consumer Healthcare, one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, under very tight quality control. The manufacturing company's aim is quite simple: to improve the quality of healthcare worldwide and to provide better access to medical services and to medicines that enhance the quality of life. Over the years, painstaking research, stringent safety and quality control, efficient and effective production systems have been applied to yield a consistent, high-quality product. When taken as directed, Panadol has proved to have an excellent safety record. 50 years of effectiveness is a long time indeed.
Our quality systems at GSK Kenya are developed in line with the international standards. And we don't just conform to the internal quality management system, but we are also ISO 9001 certified. In addition to that, we are certified to environmental management systems, that is to ISO 14001. And we are also certified to occupational health and safety assessment systems, and that is OSA 18001. That just shows how much emphasis we lay on our systems and processes, not just on quality of product, but quality of systems and processes as well.
The real tablet is oval-shaped to make it easier to swallow and has its name, Panadol, embossed clearly upon it. Its hygienic blister pack also has the name Panadol clearly printed on it.
Blister pack, of course, is the best because of hygiene, and plus, of course, blister pack has a name behind it so that you're not adulterating or giving a fake drug or anything. And of course, is a cleaner way of dispensing medicines because if you are doing without a blister pack, of course, you're at risk because there could be some infection on somebody's hands and you're carrying on the tablet. And plus the expiry date, you don't know. Blister pack always mention an expiry date, so even the patient, is confident that he's getting the proper unexpired drug.
Remember, you cannot be sure it will work like Panadol if it is not Panadol.
Okay, I normally use Panadol when I'm in pain, especially that time of the month. I'm a lady.
I use Panadol because of the numerous safety tips the drug has. I like the benefits of the drug, its immediate effect, and it's helped me greatly.
I use Panadol when I'm in pain, like headache, muscle pain, cramps pain, tension headache or migraine, and it's quite effective. It works pretty fast.
I use Panadol many times because it's a good pain reliever, like when you have headaches or maybe toothache, you can use Panadol. It's gentle on my stomach.
50 years on, Panadol has been truly tried and tested and is now trusted by millions of people around the world. In celebrating a tradition which has now lasted half a century, GlaxoSmithKline wants to reassure the public that Panadol retains the consistency and quality of the past and to pledge that its special relationship with consumers will endure. To celebrate Panadol's 50th anniversary, GlaxoSmithKline East Africa has planned two specific events. One is the Panadol Caravan of Hope, not a walk, not a run, but a challenging climb up Mount Kenya.
The Mount Kenya climb is planned to happen on 15th to 19th of October, and we are asking people basically to come and support the initiative so that we can do it together.
Individuals, families, clubs and organizations are all invited to participate in this unique event.
And whatever returns we get out of that, whatever collections we get out of that, we're going to use that. I mean, there is a very steep target that we have set ourselves in terms of what we want to collect, and that we would use in terms of for treating the people who can't get treated for hydrocephalus.
In addition, the Panadol brand will sponsor the free treatment by professional volunteers of children with hydrocephalus and spina bifida.
Hydrocephalus is in Kiswahili, which is kichwa kilichojaa maji. Now, what that means is that within the brain, there's a certain fluid that sort of bathes or cleans the brain continuously. This fluid is produced within the brain and is also reabsorbed within the brain. Now, in hydrocephalus, the amount produced may be a lot, or the amount reabsorbed may be very little. So there's an imbalance, and therefore the fluid accumulates. Now, when this happens in children, because their skull is still not fully formed and therefore is still enlarging, you tend to get a child with a very big head because the accumulation of fluid pushes the head and makes it bigger and bigger.
Both conditions of the nervous system affecting the brain and the spine. This will be an ongoing commitment for some time, and a legal trust has already been set up to manage the funds involved.
The initiative that Panadol is launching for its 50 years celebration is one, to tell people that hydrocephalus is treatable if identified early. Now, hydrocephalus is such that it's a disease which, if identified very early, within the first few months, and it's attended to, the child leads a completely normal life. Indeed, we have professors within this world who are initially had hydrocephalus and was attended to, and they have gone on to lead a totally normal life.
In wishing Panadol many happy returns, your contribution should be to lend your enthusiastic support and encouragement to these socially responsible initiatives.
As Panadol celebrates its 50 years of relieving pain all over the world, we want people to know that Panadol is here with them, Panadol is here for them, and going by the mission of GlaxoSmithKline, which is enabling people to do more, feel better, and live longer. That's exactly what Panadol wants to do with a 50-year celebration and forming the Kenya Hydrocephalus Spina Bifida Foundation to enable those children who suffer this to actually, do more, feel better, and be able to live longer, so that eventually they can help the Kenyan community, to improve in terms of its economy, in terms of its health, and in terms of its social well-being.
50 years ago, Panadol first was. 50 years on, Panadol still is. Happy 50th anniversary, Panadol.
If symptoms persist, seek medical advice.